After last week's story of an alleged scam of thousands of dollars by an attorney, many are speaking out with more complaints, including the attorney himself. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Krista Baim. Last week we told you about one man claiming he was scammed nearly $2,000 from his attorney, Jesse Mattson. Tonight we hear from Mattson on his side of the story. Valley News Team's Christine Stanwood joins us now with what Mattson wants his current clients to know. Christine?
Krista, we've received numerous emails and comments from viewers that they have been scammed by local attorney Jesse Mattson. Mattson was unable to meet on camera, but when I spoke with him over the phone, he wanted to set the record straight to say that he has not scammed any of his clients, including Scott Hagiston, who claims calls were never returned. I found out Mattson was suspended from practicing law in North Dakota. He says that's because of several complaints. He says he decided to move his office to Detroit Lakes because he needed to downsize a workload to one state.
Unfortunately, when it comes to these types of matters, once there is a complaint against you, once people hear about it, everybody kind of piles on and assumes that anything that's gone wrong in their case has to do specifically with the attorney making a mistake rather than simply complications which often arise in these types of cases. I think it might have been hard to reach us at certain times because of that. If you believe that you should be able to get a hold of us that day or sometimes the next day. And there's really not a whole lot we can do about it, but we get the blame. These things happen in these types of cases. Unfortunately, when they happen, it often causes a real problem for getting things done.
Mattson wants his clients to know that because he practices family law, cases can get expensive and there is a lot of documentation. He also adds that he had to reduce his caseload because of staff changes. Krista?
Thank you, Christine. Mattson adds that he has organized his clients' files and will be notifying them on where their account stands. From there, the client will be receiving a check for the time that wasn't spent on Mattson's services.